This is the Race Class Academy Level 2 Video 2, The Race Left. Because calling out the racism in dog whistle politics has previously backfired, the left has divided on how best to respond. Some urge directly challenging white racism anyway, even if this costs white support. Let's call this group the Race Left. I get it. Indeed, that was my view when I started the research that led me to the race class perspective. I was investigating the origins of racialized mass incarceration, but here's the thing. White racism in general turned out not to explain mass incarceration. Instead, the root cause was dog whistling. And this realization shifted my view on how we might win racial justice. In the midst of the protests over the murder of George Floyd, I tested a message that challenged white racism using the sort of language frequently employed by the race left and calling for reforming both immigration and policing. So how did it do? Compared to a dog whistle message, it lost among whites. Latinos were more likely to agree, and blacks strongly preferred the race left message. These are the best results I've seen for a race left, challenge white racism message, which typically triggers negative reactions. This is true even among most people of color, many of whom are uncomfortable with a message of fundamental conflict with whites. So now, compare the results for race class messages urging criminal justice reform. And next, for immigration reform. The race class messages took racial justice from a losing to a winning issue with whites, while simultaneously increasing support from communities of color. Race left activists have made tremendous progress fighting for racial justice. It will help to add a race class lens. The right uses racism strategically. We must be strategic too. We must understand how and when to use different approaches so we can achieve our goal of racial justice.